I am in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this is hilarious. Guys, I'm in an empty parking lot right now. There is not one person. Not one person is here. Okay, I am so excited for this video. I thought of this idea last night and I'm already here at the first location. I'm gonna do a little series of going and exploring around California because I live in Los Angeles and I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Los Angeles very much. So I'm trying to give myself reasons to love living in Los Angeles. So for the next few days, I'm gonna go to different locations that I found online that I researched for hours last night and just explore. Try to find some new favorite places. Right now, I am at Antelope Valley, California Poppy Reserve State Natural Reserve. There is no one other person here. Maybe because it's hot. I'm gonna go on a run if I can find a trail. There's supposed to be a bunch of trails here. I ran a half marathon 4 days ago just for fun, just because I wanted to prove to myself that I could. And I have the most ginormous blister on my foot in the entire world. Like, I did not know that blisters could get that big. It's like half of my foot. So I probably shouldn't be running because I should probably let that heal, but I think it's gonna take like a year to heal regardless of what I do. I can't come here and not run. So I'm gonna go run and then I'll catch up with y'all. Hey, hey. Update, there's still nobody here. This is what happens when you run 10 miles in a 100-mile-an-hour wind. Just kidding, it wasn't that much, but dang! It felt like I had a weighted vest on the whole time when the wind was going towards me, and then when it was behind me, pushing forward, it felt like someone was literally shoving me down the trail to run faster. Oh, my lips have never been so chapped. Oh my gosh, do you hear my throat? Because the wind was just Can you get sick from being in wind for so long? My armpits were chafing so badly. I was like running like this. Also, at least 15 bugs, because the wind was so bad, flew and hit me. A butterfly flew into my mouth. I really hope I didn't kill it. I like obviously was just and spit it out and then didn't see where it went. Into my mouth. That has to be good luck, right? Just seeing a butterfly is good luck. If it goes into your mouth, this is gonna be the best day of my life. Oh, my armpits. Okay, now I'm gonna go on a little cool down walk with my camera just to get some video footage. Sadly, I won't be able to vlog on the walk because you won't be able to hear me because the wind is so strong. Just sitting here in my car is moving. Excuse me, sorry, I just drank a lot of water. This is what it's like to be someone that likes photography, going on a walk. I have the camera that I'm filming you on. I have my camcorder. I have my film camera, and I have my phone. And now we go and take pictures. When you use the little toilets here, the wind like gushes up your butthole. Ready to go where I can have some quiet in my ears, not the sound of gushing wind in my ears. So we're gonna go to a park now and eat some food and journal and see what else the day has for us. I can't find my hand sanitizer. I also did not wash these mushrooms, which is not good. You should not eat mushrooms that you did not wash. There's literal dirt on them, but it's good for the immune system, right? This is my pro tip. If you ever pack something that has avocado in it, put the seed of the avocado into it, and it keeps the avocado from going bad before you eat it. Did I just make that up? Maybe. Yes, I am that person that brings an entire duffel bag of stuff to do so that I can be here all afternoon. Journaling, reading, eating. Yes, that is me. I wanted to talk for a second why I wanted to do this series, or how this idea came to be, because the past like 5 days since school ended, I have done nothing but go on social media and then do some yoga and then eat. Like, that's it. And I have just been feeling a little down because I'm like, I am 21-year-old girl living by myself in Los Angeles, and this is what I'm doing with my time. Don't get me wrong, rest is really important, and I think for a couple days that is what I needed, to just not have anything on my to-do list and just lay around. But it's gone to the point where that's not what I want my life to be. I don't want to spend all my time on my phone. I want to go live. And so I thought it would be really fun to explore a little bit because I don't love Los Angeles and I just want to see what else California has to offer, I guess, because the little bubble that I live in is just not my favorite. Summer, so I can spend all day just like in a city doing nothing. nothing, you know what I mean? Which is so fun because I can just go somewhere, explore that place, and not have anything to rush home to do, you know? So I'm at the park right now. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna journal. I'm just gonna chill. When's the last time that you just allowed yourself to just exist and just hang out at the park? The drive here from the trail that I was just at, playing country music with the window down, I felt so genuinely happy. It's only day one. I'm so excited that I'm doing this. It's already been such a beautiful day. Do I have food in my teeth? I always have food in my teeth. I just went to Goodwill, y'all. I forgot how much I love thrifting. It used to be my favorite hobby, but I have not been thrifting. I have not purchased any clothing this entire year because I've just been on saving money mode. And now I just think of money in terms of food, since now I actually have to be aware of how much I'm spending on food every month. And I'm like, oh, this shirt costs as much as a pizza that I like from my favorite place. Nope, that's not worth the pizza. Like, that's how I think now. Forgot how meditative it is though. Like, you just get into this headspace. I was there for probably an hour and a half because to really thrift well, you have to put in the hours. It's definitely a lot more fun when you have a little leeway with the money that you're able to spend, because you can go and just like experiment and buy things that maybe you wouldn't normally wear. And if you end up trying them on and you don't like them, it's okay. But right now I'm like, no, I'm not willing to even waste $5 on a shirt that I would not wear. The real reason I went to Goodwill and that I'm trying to thrift is because I'm trying to find some athletic clothing for my yoga teacher training. I don't want to buy new clothes like biker shorts and stuff like that, but I'm not having any luck anywhere. So maybe the other days of this adventure we can find some more thrift stores. But now we have an hour and a half drive back in LA traffic. Woo! Yeah! Who doesn't love LA traffic? Everyone doesn't love LA traffic. I don't have a charger for my phone to go into my car, so every time that I'm leaving my apartment for like a whole day trip, I have to bring my entire laptop so that I'm not stranded without maps, because I mean, I can't even get around my hometown without maps. There's no way I'm getting back to my apartment an hour and a half away. Getting $6 a gallon gas. It really does look like I'm living out of my car right now. Nope, this is just my day bag. I'm reading The Body Keeps the Score on Audible though, so when I'm driving back, I'm gonna listen to it. Read it, listen, read it. It's very heavy. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it, just because every time I read it, I'm like, I need to take a deep breath now, or do some yoga or something. It's just a lot, you know? It says like 15 more hours left. No traffic. The universe really was on my side today. That was day one. I just made it back to my apartment. I'm gonna do a little bit of yoga now because I promised myself I would do yoga every single day before my yoga teacher training. So I'm gonna go do that and then eat some dinner and just chill for the rest of the night. Like I was saying, I am addicted to social media right now, which is one reason I'm doing this, to keep me off of my phone. But then sometimes I'll do something like this where I'm gone all day, I don't check my phone, and then I get back and all I do for the rest of the night is go on my phone. And so it's like, what was the point of this whole day? No phone. I'm gonna try really, really hard. What is something that you don't give yourself enough credit for? Because I can guarantee there are many, many, many things that you deserve a pat on the back for. So give yourself a pat on the back, okay? I freaking ran 10 miles today. I freaking ran 10 miles today. Go shawty, it's your birthday, you're gonna party like... Speaking of birthdays, that was another thing that made me want to do this, is because you know how on your birthday you try to make the most ideal day because you're like, it's my birthday, I'm gonna eat all the food that I want, I'm gonna do all the things that I want to do, etc, etc. If you've been following me since my birthday, you know that my birthday didn't turn out that way, but that's a different story. I just hate my birthday. Why don't we have more days that we do all the things that we enjoy doing and eat all the food that we enjoy eating and talk to all the people that we enjoy talking to, etc, etc? You know, like, why don't we make more our ideal days? And then our life can become our ideal life because we add little ideal things into every single day, you know? Like, maybe you don't have a whole day to dedicate to things that you enjoy doing like I did today, but even if it's just 5 minutes, add those little things into your day-to-day life, because what you do every single day is your life. Like, that's what makes up your life, you know what I mean? So this week is my birthday week, But in June, oh, it's not June, but in May, even though my birthday's in February, because I deserve several days of the year that feel like my birthday. Well, I don't want them to feel like my birthday because I don't feel good on my birthday, but you get the sentiment. This girl needs to wash her face and eat some food, so I will see you for tomorrow's adventure.